My name's Jeff Riley, Superintendent of the Lawrence Public Schools. All of our teachers work hard to educate, protect, and nurture our students. I established the Excellent Educator Award to recognize those teachers that excel in their field, teachers that inspire students to learn at their highest levels, and also serve as role models for other teachers. Let's meet this month's Lawrence Public Schools Excellent Educator.
So have you found any fractions that are the same? So when you're ordering them from least to greatest, have you found any that are the same, that are equivalent to one another? So Carrie found one. Carrie, what did you find that was equivalent?
I just figured out they're not the same.
They're not the same. How did you figure that out?
Because they don't have a common factor.
Excellent. Were you able to use the board to show that?
Yeah.
If I can't make a lesson that I don't find interesting, I can't pull off a lesson that I'm fully invested in. If I don't think it's going to be something that's engaging for the students to learn, it's not going to be engaging for me to teach. So I have to make sure that when my lessons are designed, when my lessons are planned out, when my lessons are rolled out, everybody should be enjoying the skill, and the skill should be set, but it should also be an interactive way to understand the math involved in it, because if it's, like I said, if it's not fun for me, it's not going to be fun for them. Use whatever's available to make sure, because when you end up with a long set of these like that, it's easy, we saw the misconceptions up there, it's easy to make a mistake when you're ordering a large set of fractions like that. So when you're comparing the numerators and denominators together at the same time with other fractions, make sure you have at least 2 ways to prove where they go in that order from least to greatest.
I don't think none of them have fractions.
Marisa is a phenomenal teacher. In her role in this 4th grade laboratory class, Marisa is a model not only for the instruction that goes on and the high levels of learning with her students, but for every teacher in the school who comes through the laboratory at least 3 times a year. She mentors newer teachers more frequently than that. She is a phenomenal coach in terms of her ability to go into classrooms and coach and facilitate and mentor teachers.
8 divided by 2 equals 4.
Show it on your board so you can see it. Nice job. Don't be so quick to say, yeah, you're right, nothing else, just 2 8, see? A little extra time, a little extra thinking, and there was a common factor of 2 that would reduce that to 1/4.
I think Ms. Boyajian is such a great teacher because she's always focusing on us and telling us, like, showing us how we can become better in math.
So you just took out those 2 fractions at one time and then compared them using that strategy?
Yeah.
Nice job.
What I like is that she makes us work hard. It challenges me and helps me to move on and do harder things and not easy things that I already know.
All right, I was looking for more number sense that was involved in the placing the fractions on the number line. So I had no doubt that you were able to sort them on your charts. The next step was to now not only sort them, but to see where they belong in ordering them on the number line according to equal to 0, between 1/2 and 0, equal to 1/2, between 1/2 and 1, and then beyond using improper fractions and mixed numbers. Tell me something positive, something confusing, something that was confusing but then was cleared up, something that was helpful. Let's share out. Let me just have some feedback. You had a lot of opportunities to see fractions in a lot of different ways.
She gives us harder work instead of just doing easy stuff that we could do like in 5 minutes.
She gives us challenging stuff to make us learn better.
I have a lot of trouble in fractions, and now with mixed numbers I'm pretty good at it.
That's because of Ms. Boyajian? Mm-hmm. What does she do to help you?
Well, first of all, she gives us a lot of homework on it, but I really don't care because it's practice. We need it for life.
I just think that the homework that I do assign is an extension of the classwork that we do and the skills that we've done together. So I just think it's a nice opportunity for them to get some time at home, to be able to practice it away from school at the kitchen table. And then they're able to come back and talk about any problems that they've had. I give them time as soon as they come in. Their morning time is spent discussing the challenges that they had the night before, the responses and the solutions that they had before, and then comparing them to one another. So the homework that I have is actually an extension of the teaching. So it does at times appear as if it's a lot, I can imagine, but it starts our class, it starts our units, and it launches us into the next part of the instruction.
Do you hear kids complaining that you give too much homework?
No, as a matter of fact, on the way out the door, they were a little annoyed that I didn't have more homework for them.
I want to just give up, but then she like tries to help. She helps me a lot. She gives me more homework, and that really helps me with give myself more confidence, and makes me, because when I come back with that homework, she tells me that I could do it, and I know that I was wrong, and that I don't have to give up because I can keep on trying, because she's gonna lead the way for me to become an MCAS expert.
Now, usually if a teacher gave you more homework, you wouldn't like that teacher. Did you like her because she gives you more homework?
Well,
Yeah, and
yes.
another thing is Miss is strict, but it helps us because when she's strict, it like encourages us to do more work.
I don't think it's always necessary to just give homework to give homework. If it really isn't applicable to what they're doing, I can't personally justify just handing out something that's not connected to what we have done. So for me, to keep consistent, it helps me to assign homework that's created as an extension, like I said, of what we do in the class during the day. It's not easy organizing it and maintaining it and making sure that the feedback is as timely as it should be. It becomes a lot. It's a lot of paper, so to find an interactive way to make homework a crucial part of the class, I think, is what motivates students to know that it is important. 5/6 is greater than 8/10, and 5/8, and you got it. Nice job. I think the easiest way to get through struggles as far as teaching math in particular is to make the lessons your own. I think to feel as if you're tied to the curriculum, to feel as if you're tied to something, and that's where your plans are coming from, and we have to do this part of it next, without making it part of your teaching, part of your personality, part of who you are, as you get to know the students, as you get to know them, who they are, what they like, and what motivates them and keeps them most engaged. I think part of that stress can be relieved if you really turn the teaching and the skills and how you roll out the skills, make it your own. And that's probably where everybody's going to benefit the most.
What I like is that she makes us work hard and take part in our education.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye, Miss Boyajian. Thank you for teaching me today.
Thank you for learning.
Ms. Boyajian, I've had an opportunity to come visit your class and to watch videotape of the amazing things that happen in here as well. I am pleased to honor you with the Excellent Educator Award for the Lawrence Public Schools.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.